Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Beer Club. I did mention in my previous episode that this would be coming along sooner than usual, so let's get right into it and take a look at this month's theme from Beer 52. This month, Beer 52 is heading to the Big Apple to seek out some of the most exciting breweries out there in the city that never sleeps. So let's crack this box open and see what we've got. First up, Brooklyn Lager from Brooklyn Brewery. This is a lager that I've been enjoying very much since I first tried some at the Retro Games Night in the Belgrave Music Hall and Canteen in Leeds. It's a beer that's become more steadily available in bars, pubs, restaurants and supermarkets over the last year or so. And so I'm very pleased to see it being featured in this month's box. It's a crisp, easy drinking lager with an aroma of honey, caramel and grapefruit, a medium body, with stone fruit, citrus and spicy hops on the taste. And it's a great way of unwinding after a busy day. We also have two different beers from the Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, which are based in Westchester County. First up, the Effortless Grapefruit Session IPA, which is a light-bodied ale full of fragrant grapefruit and citrus aromas. Dry hopped with citrusy mosaic and palisade hops and infused with natural grapefruit flavours. This leads to a very balanced IPA with a touch of bitterness to even out that subtle sweetness. There is also the Classic Lager, which is light in colour and body and is very smooth and easy to drink. Very much enjoyed these two beers from Captain Lawrence. And we get two different beers from the great South Bay Brewery. First up is the Massive IPA, an award-winning ale that was actually one of the first beers that the Long Island-based brewery ever produced. So, that was a good start, I'm sure you'll agree. This beer has a wonderful floral aroma and citrusy hop flavour, whilst the crisp malt finish rounds out the hoppy notes. Then there is the Blood Orange Pale Ale, which was part of the upgrade to a 10-pack. This uses malted barley and American hops infused with blood oranges to create a bittersweet citrus flavour that results in a very well balanced pale ale. We then have these three unique beers from Brooklyn-based Evil Twin Brewing. First up, and I do like the titles of these, I Hope This Pale Ale Finds You Well. An all-citra hopped pale ale that is bright, refreshing and has lots of citrus fruits, tropical vibes and a light, nut-refreshing bitterness from the hops. Lovely stuff. Next up, the name's beer, James Beer. A slightly tart lemony beer brewed with a traditional German sour mash that creates a natural sweetness. The addition of strawberries and olives also really add to the taste and aroma as well. Again, another great beer. And then finally there is Ye Old Stout Will Never Go Out of Style, a classic, slightly roasted stout with notes of chocolate, coffee, dark fruits and burnt sugar that lead onto a smooth, full-bodied beer. Lovely stuff, all three of these, really enjoyed these. We also have two different beers from the Newburgh Brewing Company. First one is Nanoboss, a bright and citrusy session New England IPA that features lovely notes of pineapple, orange and mango, all the citrus forward flavours usually found in an NE IPA, while still staying wonderfully sessionable. Then there is the Brown Ale, which came as part of this month's mixed case selection, although it was virgin on black rather than brown when I poured it out, so it's probably quite fitting that I used a Guinness glass for this. The beer pours out with a light tan head and ruby highlights in the glass. Dry and roasty, this brown ale features smooth notes of chocolate, toffee and coffee. However, despite its dark appearance, this is still a beer that's light in body, making it more like a session ale than anything. Either way, this and the Nanoboss were two very enjoyable beers. I do like the fact that we've had like two beers from most of the breweries here. They've not just sent one beer, they've sent two beers, and that's something I like to see. We get like then a good idea of what that brewery's all about. Now, due to ongoing disruption relating to COVID-19, sometimes there will be substitutions on some of the beers within the Beer 52 box, which is perfectly understandable. It has happened in previous months. But when you get a beer like Glenafric Brewery's Stars of the Store Galaxy Hopped Pale Ale in your box for a second month in a row, I have no complaints with this whatsoever. I'm just going to say the same thing as what I said last month. In fact, I'm just going to use the same bit of footage as well. Why not? This is a smooth, biscuity malt body with aromas of peach, lime, a hint of hoppy dankness, and a light bitter finish. There you go, just copy and paste that bit from last episode's script. Another substitute this month is the Nightcrawler from O Brother Brewing. I believe the last time we got anything from O Brother Brewing was part of the Irish themed box. So yeah, I'm glad to see something back here from O Brother Brewing. I did enjoy their stuff last time. The Nightcrawler is a dark malt stout with a thick creamy head and a delicate hop bitterness to balance out the finish. Smooth, smoky taste with a roasted coffee bean aftertaste. Lovely stuff. As for perfect draft of the month, well, to be honest with you, we're still drinking through that Thornbridge that I told you about in the last episode. And that last episode was like only a week or so ago, so we're still making his way through that. The Jalpa's still very, very nice. In fact, I may just pour myself a glass before the end of this episode. I do have this on standby as well. The left blonde, but I'm going to be saving that for next month's theme. We'll come on to that in a moment. The Mint magazine this month, as you would probably expect, contains a load of features about the city of New York, including articles on the best pubs, bars and restaurants to visit throughout the different boroughs of the city that never sleeps, from Queens and Manhattan to Staten Island and Brooklyn, and everywhere else in between. There's also articles on some of the breweries featured in the box, such as Evil Twin Brewing, Captain Lawrence and Brooklyn Brewery. The pub snack this month was a bag of seeds. I wasn't too impressed by that, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, give me roasted chickpeas, give me olives, give me potato chips, you know, give me bacon fries, give me scampi fries, give me pork scratchings. A bag of seeds? Not really my thing, to be honest with you. So I'll just move on swiftly from that. Next month, Beer 52 is heading off to Germany for the utterly unique experience that is Oktoberfest. So in the meantime, grab a firm hold of your sausages and get your steins nice and polished in preparation for one of the world's greatest beer traditions. In the meantime, I'm going to fill up my stein with Jalpa, and I'll see you next time. Wunderbar.